Okay, so we're going to send in one more round of these moccasin boots, and we were very excited to receive your first round back. There were some definite problems, but I think just with a little bit of instruction, you could probably get past them. The first one I was noticing that's very important to not do is I was noticing you were coming up with maybe a little bit of extra back here when you were sewing the sole on. A little bit of, basically a little bit more of the top piece than you did have sole for. And so when you sew the zipper on, you will probably just need to take a little more seam allowance there with the zipper. That should eliminate that problem. We don't want any puckering on the back. We don't want any extra fabric folds or anything like that on the back side. And the only other small thing was that you definitely need to trim these soles a little closer. Not too close, because like I said, one of the biggest problems we will have and oftentimes see with the shoes is that the soles are trimmed too close and then they start to pull away from there once the baby starts to get in them and wear them. So not too close, but just a teeny bit closer than your final sample. Okay, but then these two were, based upon your final sample, these two were the only major problems I would look out for. We were very excited to see the samples. You did a really good job, especially for the first time. So we're excited to see the second round and hopefully work with you much more in the future. Okay, and in your sample pack, I am going to include your final sample and then the sample of the good pair, the perfect pair that I sent originally. The only difference between these samples and the original samples is the color. They're black, so everything else is precisely the same and will be sewn precisely the same way.